Let me know where you're tuning in from. And let me know if you're watching this live or replay. Comment down live or replay if you're on YouTube. I would love to know. I love that we can, I love YouTube because you can watch the replay. TikTok they have to get their game on, okay? Because once this is done, okay? So you'll never see it again, okay? So I love YouTube because you can watch the replay again or catch the replay. So if you're just tuning in, comment down where you're tuning in from. I would love to know so I can give you a digital high five. And today I'm gonna share 5 steps, what I follow to make money online. And I'm gonna share the secret sauce, what it takes, you know, what do you really do, okay? Because there's a lot of things you can do. Maybe you already have a product or service, or maybe you need a product and service to, you know, to market something online. So we're gonna go through that today. If you're just tuning in on TikTok, comment down where you're tuning in from. I would love to know as well. Welcome. So I'm gonna share 5 steps. So I don't know if you've ever, been in a situation that you've ever lived paycheck to paycheck. Comment down a 1 if you've ever been in that situation. Comment down number 2 if you've ever been in debt, okay? We were buried in debt at one point. It puts so much pressure on your relationships. It seeps into your relationships with your kids feel it. It's horrible, okay? Even having more bills and money at the end of the month, everybody feels it. I was just talking to my daughter about this a couple weeks ago. Because I didn't know what we say, what we do, all the energy, you know, the parents' energy leaks into the kids, right? No matter what area no matter what area it is. It doesn't have to just be finances. It's finances, it's, you know, relationships, work, everything, okay? Hobbies, everything. It's that energy that we transfer from person to person, right? Your energy is everything, right? Energy in, energy out, right? So if you're just hopping on, let me know where you're tuning in from so I can give you a digital high five. So it puts a lot of pressure, and we lived in a lot of that pressure for many, many years, doing a lot of what everybody tells you to do: buy a house, buy a car, get 2.5, you know, children, and live this like whatever life you're supposed to be living, and working, you know, 40, 50 hours a week, okay? And doing the grind day in and day out. I don't know if you can relate. Maybe you're working this holiday weekend. You're one of the essential workers. Maybe you're in medical, retail, okay? I used to be in the medical field. I worked every holiday. I hated missing time with my family. I hated missing holidays. I hated missing so many memories, okay? Because I had to go to work. So I was looking for a way to do something that I can do between like jobs and everything else, okay? I was just burnt out, overwhelmed, and looked in the mirror one day when I hit 50, like, boy, I'm not where I want to be at. So I got to do something. So I got into the digital online world, and it has been a game changer. And I'm going to share 5 tips today on how you can make money online, okay? Yeah, if you're just tuning in, comment down where you're tuning in from. We got Texas in the house. Whoop, whoop. Awesome sauce. Welcome. So I'm going to share 5 steps, what I followed on how to make money online, okay? 1 is you need a product that is in high demand, okay? If you don't have a product in a high demand, I can share one with you later. But you have to have a product that's in high demand, okay? If the product's not in high demand, you're not going to move it. You're not going to make money. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to throw in the towel, and it's going to be a vicious cycle, okay? I always use a restaurant because this is a great example. We actually talked about this a while back. We lived in this town, and this was like 15, 18, maybe 18 years ago, okay? Back when gluten-free, vegan, none of that stuff was even common, like organic wasn't even in the vocabulary, nothing, okay? This restaurant opened up in our local town. It was organic, gluten-free, it was all the free, soy-free, dairy-free, all the free, okay? And I was like, cool, because my one daughter had 82 allergies. I'm like, oh, we finally have a place to eat, right? But see, it wasn't common. They had cute decor. The tables were cute. It was painted awesome, okay? But a lot of people didn't go into the store, into the restaurant, because it wasn't it wasn't in high demand at the time. Nowadays it would be, but it wasn't at that time. And not very many months after, it got shut down. Like they shut it down because they couldn't keep up with it. They couldn't keep up with the bills, the rent, everything. It wasn't a common thing. Nobody wanted it, right? If nobody wants the product or service, you're not going to make any money, okay? It's just a waste of time, waste of money. You might as well just be done, okay? And that's what happens to, actually, when it comes to businesses, two things are like really impacts businesses. That's why 70% of businesses fail. One is marketing. They don't know how to market. They don't get the right product. They can't find the right product. The second is, of course, poor management is what usually, poor management can tear anything down, okay? It can divide and make a whole mess, okay? So having a product that's in high demand. I actually found a product that's very high demand. It did 5.7 million in 53 days now. That's a high demand product, okay? So you've got to find and research what is a high demand product so you can get that out. You want something that you can get 100% profit. A lot of things out there on average is 3 to 12%. Even your job, everything you get a small percentage from, okay? Sometimes you'll get maybe 25%, but you get a small percentage, the rest goes to the company, okay? Your job's the same way. They pay you $20 an hour, everything else that comes in the door goes back into other things, right? It's the same thing, but I found a product that you get 100% profit, okay? You want a product that gives you 100% profit. That's a sweet spot. And also get paid daily, okay? If you make a sell that day, you get paid daily. There's a lot of wait times, like your job, there's a wait time. You have to wait a week or two. A lot of different affiliate direct sales companies, you have to wait. You have to wait a couple anywhere from a week to 60 days to 150 days. There's some programs that are 150 days. I'm in one of them. I don't know if I'll ever see the money, but anyways, it sucks, but it is part of, like, a lot of them are like that, right? So want something that you can get paid. If you make a sale, you get paid right away. That is a sweet spot. The second thing is you want automation. And this is really, really important. I wish I knew this forever, years ago, automation. Because what happens when you get in business, you have to hustle, okay? You have to DM, you have to message, you have to get on the phone, you have to, follow and comment and do all this stuff. There's a list of stuff you have to do. Some of you are in those industries and you know what I'm talking about, okay? To get the word out, to get your word out, right? Your message out, to get customers, I always say there's actually 3 people on here. Is one, you just want to make money, but you don't want to create anything. 2, because you're not techie, you don't want to learn all that stuff. You just want something that's like kind of a step-by-step plug and play kind of thing. 2 is you already have a product or a service and you need more customers. I'm going to share on how to do that. The second step that I was talking about in automation will definitely help you with that. And the third type of person is you have a product and service, like maybe a digital course, or maybe you have a book or a service like coaching, and you just need to launch that out. You haven't launched it out. Maybe you haven't even created it, and you need that whole launch system. Okay, those are the 3 types of people that this interactive program's for, because you have to have the strategies and the keys to move anything, to move the needle in your business, whether you're at the beginning or you've been a veteran and you've been doing it for a while, right? You've got to keep moving that needle in your business, or you're just going to be spinning your wheels. And I've been there, and it sucks when you spin your wheels, right? You go nowhere and you waste time and you waste money, right? And my goal is not to help you to do that, okay? We want you to save time, make more money, okay? My goal is to help 1,000 people earn extra income this year, because the economy is really sucky. If you haven't seen some of the statistics, for a family of 4 this year to live comfortably, you need $217,000. Okay, you people out in California and New York, you guys are a lot more than that, okay? I think it's like close to 278,000, okay? So that's a big jump for a lot of people. Like, how are you gonna fill in the gaps? This is one way to fill in the gaps, but to have something online, okay? But automation, I wish I knew this years ago. This would save me time and money. Automation is the key. Automation, I call it the freedom machine because it gives you freedom, okay? So with a business, I'm not gonna say, it's not a lottery ticket. I teach people how to work 2.5 hours every day. You can do it all at once or throughout. And then your freedom machine is working for you 24/7. The freedom machine is you have a website, okay? And if you don't know how to do that, we teach you how to do that. You get a website from like GoDaddy. I love GoDaddy because they have great customer service. They're awesome. You have your storefront, okay? And then you have your email system. This is your freedom machine, okay? Your email system, what it's gonna do is somebody is going to put their email in. They're gonna get more information. It goes to a video that explains more. Okay, and that's your freedom machine that you set up. So once that is set up in place, I don't know if you can see that on YouTube. If you can, you have your website. It's just a process, okay? Once you have this set up, that's your automation. So it doesn't take very long to set that up. It could take you 2 hours. Some people, it takes them a week, okay? Because of life and, other obligations. It took me 2 days to get mine up and running. But once it's up and running, okay, that you're all set. Now you have your automation, okay? So you put your you do your income producing activities in 2 hours a day, okay? That's most people do. I always say 2.5, depends on, what's going on, right? So if, like you said, if you're a nurse or something, you can break this up and doing this in increments, small increments throughout the day, okay? You can lock yourself in the bathroom and do 15 minutes, right? So there's a lot of creative ways you can get 2 hours in, okay, if you work in 12, 16 hours. I've done it. It can be doable, okay? But you put those in, and then in the meantime, in the back, while you're at your kid's soccer game, this freedom machine, automation is working for you. So you can make sales, you can get new customers, okay? Without having to get DMing people, getting on the phone with people, trying to make sales all day long, right? Like at Memorial Weekend, I know one industry, they're hustling their asses off. I know, and it's like this every holiday. If you have an automation system, you work an hour or two that day, get your income producing activities in, have this automation set up, you can make sales during the holiday season while you're at the lake or you're boating with your family and you're not missing time. That is the key sauce to get your time back. I mean, think about all the billionaires and millionaires, right? I actually cleaned for a millionaire. Her work schedule is very different than your average person because she had systems in place. And that's what we teach you. We teach the average person to have systems in place. So while you're doing the things you love, or maybe you still have to work the 9 to 5, like Bob the other day made $300 at his 9 to 5 job, is because this is going on in the background. It's running 24/7. 24/7. There's no rejection. You don't have to make phone calls. You don't have to DM. It's just the process that people go through. Some will see it, some will not, right? The rest, so what, right? You just keep going. Okay, that is a big key. Okay, the third is being discovered. I always say that the discovery method is really important. It's really marketing. It's why most businesses close down. This is why a lot of courses, trainings, everything. I've been to tons of trainings, live and online, and this is what they miss. I had to shut 3 businesses down because of this one thing: marketing. Nobody teaches you the true marketing. If they don't have an in-depth marketing process method for you, I would run. Because you're gonna waste time, you're gonna waste money. If you are marketing and paying for ads, you're wasting money, okay? We teach you how to do free ads, okay? We teach you how to do that, okay? So marketing's important. That's one thing why businesses close down, because there's no marketing piece. And we teach you how to do that. We teach you how to do that by creating 3 pieces of content. We teach you how to market on social media with strategies and doing things the right way, okay? With 0 following, 0 email list, 0 everything, okay? Not everybody, because there's some people that did have a following, but most people didn't have any of that, Like Jimmy, I love using him. He's 70 years old, redneck, and he even says that I'm making money on TikTok. Redneck here, right? Truck driver. He retired for doing this process, the 5 steps. He's retired from truck driving. His whole life has changed, right? I mean, he's changing his family's legacy. Like it's crazy, right? And you can do the same thing too. You just need strategies, right? At the end of the day, you need strategies, and you need the right strategies to go in the right direction, okay? So that's really, really important, because there's a lot of different strategies. There's a lot of different trainings. There's a lot of all kinds of stuff. Now that I've been in the personal development and all this other stuff for so many years, I can now tell like some things are very outdated, okay? Very outdated. That's all I have to say. And you don't want anything that's outdated, okay? You want to keep up what's going on right now, because things change, things shift. You don't want to be throwing spaghetti on the wall, hoping and praying, that it's going to work. Posting and praying days are over. That was like 2018, okay? Things have totally changed. Every month, every day, everything changes, okay? So we teach you how to do that, because you want people to go to your front door, okay? Your front door is your website. You got to learn how to get people to your front door, right? And we do that through what's awesome called social media, and it's free. It's free, okay? And we teach you how to do that. That's step number 4, stopping the scroll. We actually teach you, because you got to think about it, social media is free. You can use it as a tool and a strategy. There's your storefront. Get them into your house, which is your website. They go through your automation, and you just rinse and repeat, okay? So we teach you how to market in a way that gets people interested, right? There's 2 methods that we do. We actually teach how to actually copy and paste ads, like the right verbiage to get people to take a look at the ad, because there is a way to do that. It's already done for you, right? You just got to plug your storefront in, your website. And also, but if you have a YouTube or you're starting a YouTube, I would highly recommend it. We also teach this as well. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Start building your YouTube up on top with your ads, and there's a way to do that, because you can still make money on YouTube, okay? And we teach you how to do that too as well, if that's the direction you want to go, because that's passive income. That is passive income, and that's our whole goal, is to teach you passive income, so you're not on your phone 24/7. Because some businesses, you are on your phone all the time. If you live in your DMs, you're on your phone a lot, right? Because you have to follow up 7 to 12 times on average. Some people say up to 18, right? So, I mean, that's a lot of time spent messaging people, right? Or maybe you make phone calls or whatever, right? That's a lot of follow-up. And here you don't, because you already have it set up. And we have a whole email campaign that's set up too as well, right? It's already, once you set that up at the beginning, you just use it over and over and over, okay? It never has a bad day. Your automation system never gets sick. It never has a bad day. It doesn't have any hiccups. It just keeps running, okay? So that's step number 4. And step number 5 is step-by-step process. I think a step-by-step process is really important, because there's all kinds of different things you can do, and you're always going in different directions. I don't know if you've ever done anything before and it's just flopped, and you look back at it like there was no direction. It was just like, we go here, we go there, we have to buy this, we got to do this, we got to buy this book, this course, this CD, this, and then it's like a freaking mess. It's like a piece of yarn. It's just all tied up and in knots, and it's just a freaking mess, okay? So I love this. This is one thing I was impressed by a few things. One, you get 100% profit. 2, the automation, my freedom machine, that grabbed my eye. Like, you know how much time you will save? Tons of time. So you can do the things you love to do. And the third thing was, it was a step-by-step process, and I didn't have to be techie. Because on the online world, that scared me a lot of times, is because I'm not techie. I don't want to learn tech. I don't want to create my own website. I know how much it costs to create a website, thousands of dollars, a couple thousand. I know what it costs to create a funnel or hire someone to do a funnel, $500 plus. Okay, now you're adding up. I'm like, I don't want to spend more money. I'm not even making any money, right? You don't want to keep spending money. You know, so that scared me. That really scared me. So I love that it was broken up in small modules, small videos, and it was in Walmart language. Like it just took you like step by step, like baby steps, okay? And if you didn't understand it, you could just rewind or rewatch that part, right? Which I had to do a couple times, right? Because I'm not techie. And the other thing was there's 2 tech calls live that answer your questions in our community, which I thought was awesome because a lot of stuff, there is no support when you get started on something, whether you go to a live conference or you buy something online to start a business or something, you don't have that extra support, that extra community. And that's what really grabbed my attention, because there was 2 calls a week. If I needed help, there was help, okay? So that really grabbed my attention, okay? So, so I love the step-by-step. And that's why I think so many people are winning, well, the step-by-step, and there is also a launch to profit in 7 days. There's actually, in one of the modules is a launch to profit. It shows you exactly what to do in those 7 days. Small little things that you can do in 5 minutes, okay? And doing that launch to profit, you know, you'll get a customer on average, right? On average, 7 to 14 days, right? Is on the average. You know, some people it might take a little longer. Other people, you know, make their first sell in 3 days. Okay, it just depends. But that launch system is what helps people to get their first win, to get their first sell. And I think that's why so many people are succeeding, is because the step-by-step process, the launch to 7 days, because it tells you what to do, okay, and then the community and the support behind it, because now you have accountability. You know, because a lot of times what happens when you start a business, you're on your own, it's just like you could fall off the wagon. It's like an alcoholic. Why do they have AA meetings? So they don't fall off the wagon, right? To have that continued support, right? Because you're going to have good days and you're going to have sucky days. I mean, let's be honest. Some days will suck. Some days you want to throw in the towel, right? But if you're around a community, we have a millionaire that is teaching us. She's done $1.5 million in this industry, doing a mentoring video every single day. There's a mentoring call every day. You can jump on, you can watch the replay, or actually it's always a replay. She does it through Loom. You watch it, it's like 5-10 minutes. You're getting plugged in. You're learning new skills that's gonna make you more money. Your mindset's gonna change. You're around different people that are going somewhere. You continue to do that day in day, every single day, moving the needle in your business. You will not recognize your life in 6 to 12 months. It will absolutely, radically change, okay? Is being plugged into like that. Because there is days, like I said, it's gonna be good and bad, right? Good, bad, and the ugly, okay? But when you have that every single day, that accountability for 5 to 15 minutes, you don't need hours, you only need 5 to 10 minutes. Don't be one of those people that spend hours and hours and hours learning. I used to be one of those people. And then you're so exhausted you don't implement anything, okay? We don't want that. This is short, sweet, to the point, and then it's time to rock and roll, okay? It just puts enough fire up your butt to push through for another day, okay? If you're having a bad day, or maybe you're having a great day and you're just even more on fire, right? So that right there that's priceless, okay? So I'm gonna share, if you don't know what product, like I really want to make money online, I don't have a product, I'm gonna share 4 products that you can use as a vehicle for you to make money online, okay? And this is, I'm gonna go through all 4 of them. So all 4 of them, they teach you the basics. There is training on, like, you know, faceless marketing, like we were talking about in number 3, the Discover method, right? Or you can show your face, right? You'll have all the training that you need. They just all build upon each other. It's like going to, you know, school. You have kindergarten, and then you have elementary, and then you have junior high and high school. Every level you learn, you have more opportunities, a lot more opportunities, right? And you learn a lot more skills, right? So anyways, and it also provides more income streams, okay? So what I mean by it provides income streams, you can either start with one product and have one income stream, or you could start with 2 and have 2 income streams, or you could start with 3 and have 3 income streams, or you can start with the 4th program and have four programs or 4 income streams, okay? So this is an interactive program that teaches you, if you have a business, this will teach you how to scale your business and get more customers, okay? And work less and save more money, okay? If you just don't know what to sell, these are the products that you would sell, okay? You have once you get one of the programs, now you have the master resale rights. You have the legal rights. You own the product now, and you can resell it at 100%. And the 100% goes to your pocket. Now, we have a lot of business people that are doing it, like a realtor that I know, a friend of mine, he is still doing this with his real estate to get more customers, but he's also using this to generate an additional stream of income. Like last week, he made $1,000, okay? 100% profit in his pocket while he's still doing his real estate stuff, okay? And we teach you how to do that, okay? So the first product is $100. It's the $100 program, okay? That's what's called the launch pad. You can start there. The second is $300, the passive income program. The 600, actually we won't do dollar signs. TikTok doesn't like a lot of stuff. Okay, $600, okay, program, the digital mastery. Okay, you can start with that, or you can start with the $900 interactive program. So those are the 4 options you have. In the United States, there's 4 payment plans. If you want to choose a payment plan, you can do that as well. And you just get extra bonuses for each one, okay? Depends on what you want to start. And you also get additional stream of income. If you start with the $900 one, you have the rights, you own now the 100, the 300, the 600, and the 900. So now you have 4 streams of income. You could actually make $1,900 in one day. And people have, okay? People have done that. So I started with the 900 because the value of it, it's a one-time fee of $900. It gives you access for life to the community, to the programs, and you have the rights to those programs for life. Okay? There's no other fees after that. Once you pay the one time, you're done. Okay? The 900, you also have weekly mentoring calls with a millionaire. Those are priceless, okay? We learned strategies and skills last week on LinkedIn. Christine, 70 years old, my friend Christine, 70 years old, 70. You want to call #goals? She is crushing it and rocking it out and growing her business on LinkedIn. She did a whole training on it. With the $900 program, you got that. That was priceless. I've never seen anybody go so in depth in LinkedIn. She's almost made I think she's made like $96,000 so far. And she uses LinkedIn, and she taught us how to do that last week. Okay, so you get trainings and stuff like that with the 900. So like I said, there's a one-time fee of $900. It's a low investment, because if you spent $900, you can turn that into $50,000 this year. You could turn it into 6 figures. Jessica, living in a double-wide trailer, no skills, no nothing. She's like, I'm just a mom. I live in a double-wide. Who's going to want to listen to me? Who's going to want to do anything? She made, in 6.5 months, she's made $100,000. It's because we have the step-by-step process. And she started with the 900. But that $900 one-time investment turned into $100,000. Just think about that. What would even if you just made $20,000 this year, what would an extra $20,000 do for you, right? And then there's a one-time $29 website fee. And then I always tell people you can just get the website from GoDaddy for like $3 or do their professional email. This is a business. This is all tax write-offs. You will want tax write-offs. Plus you really do want tax. You want to be in the lower tax bracket. You don't want to pay all the taxes. So anyways, I did with the professional email and the website, it was like $35. It was a one-time, I was done, okay? And after that, there's no fees, no monthly fees. I still pay no monthly fees. I don't have any inventory, thank God. Thank God. Okay, that's all I have to say. Because when you have the inventory and you have to ship and everything, it's a pain, okay? You don't have any of that. Everything is digital. We became a digital world, you know what I mean? So anyways, that is the low investment that you can start for yourself. Invest into yourself, you'll change your entire life. So to get to my website to check which program is best for you, you can also see the additional bonuses. This is where you also purchase the programs as well. If you're on YouTube, there's a link below this video. Just click on that or just go to my bio. There's a link in my bio. If you're on TikTok here, you can just click on my face. It'll take you out of this live. There's a website there in my bio. You can just click on that. Or you can text 7 to 726. That's easiest. So if you text me, I'm just going to give you my email or at my website. And then once you click on the website, just put your email in. And then you'll go to a page with a video. You can watch the video and you'll learn more about it. Then click on the link underneath to get started. You can see all 4 programs and see what you're getting and see what is best fit for you. And you can purchase there. There's also payment plans on the bottom of that page if you choose to do that as well, okay? So that's how you can get started. You can get started today and be in profit in the next 7 to 8 days. Literally, and it happens. Jess, she actually followed the 7-day, or launched a profit in 7 days. In 7 days, she made $2,200 because she followed that system. She started obviously at the 900, right? So that's how that number was higher, right? Because remember, whatever you sell, you get 100% profit. 100% profit. It's mind-blowing, 100% profit. Okay, that just really grabbed my attention. Because getting 25% and hustling your butt off is a very different thing, okay? It's not fun. So anyways, I hope that brought you value today. But one decision can literally change everything, okay? One decision. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're at a place that you need to pivot, right? Like if you're still watching this, you're obviously want to change something in your life financially. Maybe you want to spend more time with your kids. Maybe you want to get rid of a job so you can, spend more time with your grandkids and your family. Maybe you want to take a trip this year because you're sick and tired of watching everybody on social media going on vacations, and here you're at home again, okay? You're watching everybody during spring break going on vacation through social media. Now you're just like, I want to be the one on vacation and be posting the pictures, right? So, I mean, your whole life can change, right? Or like Jessica, double wide mobile home trailer. Like she's like, I would never imagine my whole life could be literally changed like this in 6.5 months. Like they lived in poverty, right? They didn't have money. Like, it sucks when you have to take a calculator to the store to calculate to make sure you don't go over budget, right? Because you only have so much money in the bank account, right? I mean, you always have to check your bank account before you do anything. Could you imagine just not, you could go out to dinner, doesn't matter. You don't have to check your bank account. It's a whole different thing. That's what grabbed my attention one time. I had a friend that, she actually, I love the story because she's just like, that's what grabbed my attention, She's just like, we were running all these restaurants. I was a trainer. And I was just sick and tired. I couldn't even buy my kids shoes when he needs shoes. I couldn't buy anything. I had to always look at my bank account before I did anything. I clipped coupons, everything. And she's like, one day one of my clients came in. I was training him. He's like, hey, you won't guess what happened to me today. I bought socks without looking at my bank account. It makes a huge difference, right? It can really change your life. So anyways, I hope that brought you value. And do something for you. This is a year to learn new skills. I learned this because you got to think about AI. Everything's taking over. And we're going to see more jobs lost again. We're going to go through another round of that. They're going to close $600 generals. A lot of people have been already laid off from Microsoft and stuff because people's jobs, they don't need it. They can run it by computers, AI, and all that, right? So you don't ever know if your job is ever secure, right? Even in the medical field. I have this... My friend Martha was in medical. She was in administration in the medical field, worked for the company 32 years. 32 years, they told her, you're gone through email. Like, we're terminating your position. You got to be out of here. And she was doing this interactive program. She was making a couple $1,000s, and she was terminated. 59, job's gone. And her husband's like, well, how are you going to get a job? Because, I mean, after 50, people don't want to hire you, okay? Because they can find somebody younger to hire for a lot less, right? And she knew that. And she's like, I'm not worried about it because I just made $300 a day. I'm making money online. I'm going to be okay, okay? And she ended up making $15,000 in 6 weeks after that. So you never know what will happen in life. It's good to have a plan B. So if you don't have a plan B, find a plan B, my friend. And I'm going to jump off here. I think I answered all the questions. If you have any questions, pop them down below. But yeah, have an awesome Memorial weekend, and enjoy family. Enjoy the rest of the weekend before you head off to work and start the grind again. So anyways, have an awesome week. I hope that brought you value, and I will see you later, my friend. Bye.